Yo, welcome back everybody to a brand new PTCGL Live Obsidian Flames deck video, and today I'm going to be showing off a Vespiquen spread checkmate style deck here on today's video. This deck is really cool. Now, this deck is inspired by Shintaro Ito, who posted this on Pokekabook, and it's a really interesting concept. Now, his list is a little bit different than what I've constructed here. His list did have a lot more things going on in the deck. Mine is a little bit more simplistic, but the idea behind the deck is we're trying to utilize these really strong spread attackers that can play reversal energy. We got Electivire with high voltage current that does 50 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. We have Drifblim with curse spreading that puts 8 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon in any way you like. And you also have Hisuian Braviary, which puts 3 damage counters on each of your opponent's Pokemon that already have damage counters on it. And then once we build up a ton of damage, we can come in with a Vespiquen EX here with the attack Phantom Queen that does 200 damage, and you can put 3 damage counters on each of your opponent's bench Pokemon with any damage counters already on them. And we can use Vespiquen with Zoroark. This is essentially a Zoroark box deck, though I do think it is more of a Vespiquen deck because it is like the main star of the show, but it is a Zoroark box deck utilizing all these different spread cards in the deck. You can use Vespiquen with Zoroark. Now, you can't use Reversal Energy with Vespiquen, which you can use Reversal Energy with all your other spread attackers like Electivire and Drifblim. But what you can do is you can use Gardenia's Vigor to build up Vespiquen. And we are playing the Kirlia engine to build up a big hand. We can build up a hand full of grass energy, and then we can Gardenia to your Vespiquen, building it up, and then attach a grass from hand, putting all 3 energy on Vespiquen in a single turn and building it up, and then coming in the late game with a big, heavy-hitting Vespiquen EX attack. And that is the concept of this deck. It's a really cool deck idea that I thought had some potential, and I really wanted to try it out in today's video because I don't think anyone else has really seen anything like this deck. Before we get into the show 2, the sponsor Card Cavern TCG is always your favorite. Looking for any PTCG Live pack codes, get them over at Card Cavern. Card Cavern sells codes online for the cheapest. So if you're looking for the main set, Obsidian Flames, or you want to get an older set like Crown Zenith or PAL Day Evolved or Celebrations, or you want to get some IRL product too, Card Cavern does sell IRL stuff over there too. If you get anything at Card Cavern at the checkout, use my discount code LDF for a 5% discount on your order. Help the channel, help yourself out, and help our Card Cavern. So shout out Card Cavern, check them out, and use code LDF if you get any codes over at Card Cavern. Also, make sure to check out the Shuffle Squad down below. Every Monday I post a video over on their channel, and you can check out my second channel down below for some extra content. I posted quite a few videos in the past couple days on the second channel while I was away in Pittsburgh. And of course, you can check out the podcast channel, the Mental Might podcast down below that I run with Linty every Friday. A new episode of the pod goes live, so definitely keep your eye out on that if you're into podcasts. So let's take a look here at the list once again. So again, this is inspired by Shintaro. His list was a lot different. He had some other attackers in the deck. He had some other interesting inclusions in the deck, but I've kind of changed the list a little bit to my liking. But it is a lot of fun to play. This isn't a this is kind of a challenging deck to play. It is a bit of a kind of a puzzle of a deck because you do have a lot of different spread attackers for different scenarios. Now, obviously, the first thing that comes to mind is with Electivire, your opponent can just bench a Manaphy, and then Electivire can't do its spread attack. Well, this is where the Drifblim comes in handy. And this is actually, I guess, why we're playing a 1 Drifloon and 2 Drifblim line, because Drifblim does have the attack Curse spreading, and that can put 8 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon in any way you like. So with Drifblim, you can put 7 damage on a Manaphy, knock it out, right, and then you can then activate Electivire the following turn, which is where the Drifblim comes in handy. You do have the spread potential with Vespiquen on the Manaphy too, and there are times where you can just go Drifblim and put damage on all your opponent's Pokemon with Curse Spreading and then go Vespiquen. You don't have to do Electivire. The Electivire is one of the strongest spread cards in the deck because 50 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon is quite powerful. We are playing Cleffa for some setup. I am playing the Wormadam now. Shintaro did play Wormadam, and I guess the idea behind Wormadam is this deck can't really beat Charizard as easily because Charizard has a terrestrial ability where you can't damage it with bench damage, and on top of that, Charizard also is super tanky and a dark type, meaning that Vespiquen gets farmed by Charizard. So against Charizard, you don't really use Vespiquen, you just I guess try to spread damage and then use Wormadam and Matron's Anchor, which can do 30 plus 10 damage for each Pokemon discard pile. You just build up a ton of Pokemon discard pile, and then you just Wormadam, knock out Charizard. That's basically, I guess, how you're going to beat Charizard with this deck. You can obviously play more Stage 1 attackers. I think we got the best spread attackers in the deck. Braviary, Drifblim, and Electivire are the 3 big ones, and then obviously we have that big Vespiquen. We do play the Radiant Alakazam to try to move some damage around, which makes it easier to take knockouts. We do want to be mindful of this strategy, but you don't want to give my opponent access to the ability to unactivate Reversal. We want to make sure Reversal Energy is active as long as we can until we're ready to go Vespiquen. So we have to be very mindful of how you're taking knockouts, and Alakazam can be nice to make it so that you're not knocking stuff out all the time and just getting to the point where you don't have Reversal Energy anymore. Though, if you don't have Reversal, you can always use Braviary, obviously, as an option. But yeah, it's a really cool deck. A lot of fun to play. This one is a pretty cool deck, and I'm excited to show it off here on Pokemon TCG Live. All right, I think it's Mew. Okay, our starting hand is not very good, so I'm not really looking forward to this. Yikes. I mean, if they don't donk me, it'd be better to go Cleffa here, I think. Yeah, it's not good. Our starting hand is definitely not great, so hopefully we don't get donked. That's all I can do is just hope my opponent doesn't donk me, so I can Cleffa next turn. We didn't really get much of a good start, so we're just hoping they don't get the turn 1 knockout. Mew's actually not a bad matchup for us. All they have to do is put 3 Genesect in play, and we can just win the game without even needing the Vespiquen. We'll see. All right, this flips heads. This could guarantee the knockout, and of course it does flip heads. You just love to see it. That's not good. I don't know if I can win the game being at 4 prizes. That might be bad. I mean, we don't even have another basic for next turn. Even if, like, if they do knock me out, if I don't draw anything, we're just going to lose anyways. It's not good. All right, we'll see. They have Battle VIP Pass. That might have been what they grabbed off Cram, so there maybe is hope. But my opponent also might just have Alicia Sparkle Energy in their hand already. They may already have everything they need in their hand to knock out my poor Drifloon here. Hopefully not. I would like to have a game here, folks. I'd like to have a game, because I think Mew's actually a pretty decent matchup for us, considering Genesect is super easy to knock out. They just put 3 Jennies in play. They don't play Penny. It's pretty good. They can't Penny the Jennies, you know? Okay. I mean, Vespiquen might not be a bad attacker. They're burning their tabs now. Maybe we can still use Vespiquen at some point. We need to hold on for 1 turn here. That's all we gotta do. Just hold on for a single turn. We can hold on for 1 turn, and we can maybe draw a Zorua here or something. We're fine. I can still attack with Drifblim, actually, which is... It's okay. Drifblim's okay in this matchup. Yes, they didn't get it! We survived the turn! Do research... Well, we're gonna have to play that, so that's fine. We don't mind that. I mean, we can still attack with Drifloon. It's not that big of a deal. I need basics. There we go. It's actually not a bad draw. I can bench Zorua and Kirlia. Or Ralts, I mean. Grab a... maybe... should I get a... Thinking about maybe getting a Manaphy because of Ice Cube. Kind of forgot that card exists. Alright, that's fine. Let's just Grasping Draw for 3 extra cards. Nice. Pretty good stuff. We got Vespiquen, which is good. I mean, we might use Vespiquen, right? I don't know how good it'll be in this matchup, because it's not that hard to take out 3 Genesects with our spread, but Vespiquen could be good. Especially if they can't one-shot it. Might be okay, because, I mean, we're definitely going to kill this Meloetta at some point. Meloetta's very easy to knock out, very fragile. Let's see what they do here. Another belt. Are they going to be able to draw cards, though? If they don't draw any cards, I mean, I can't do anything, because my whole strategy is to fall behind in prizes. So, like, I'm stuck doing nothing if they don't actually have anything here. I can't really do anything. I'm not gonna gust them, obviously, or, like, I'm just gonna have to keep Grasping Drawing until they get a knockout, which is kind of unfortunate. We'll see what my opponent does. They have 4 cards in hand. Do they really have that dead of a hand where they can't attack with Meloetta? Is that really the story here? No, they have a boss. Okay, that's annoying. They bring in my Drifblim, which is annoying. That's actually not great. Unless I can draw Switch or Grass Energy. Okay, let's Ultra Ball. Grab Kirlia. Yeah, we gotta find a Grass Energy so I can move Drifblim out of the active. I don't want to waste... what do I get rid of here? I guess it's gotta be the Rescue Carrier. I don't want to waste Reversal if I don't have to. There we go. Yeah, now we can retreat. Yeah. We have Retrieval. Not too concerned. Could Level Ball here for probably another Ralts. I wouldn't mind getting Manaphy if they get Ice Cube. But because we have Cleffa in the active, it's fine. Not going to evolve. We're just going to Grasping Draw and draw more cards. Oof. More reversals. Or more energy. I don't want to lose too many energies. We do have Double Rod, though. Maybe okay. There's a Mew. Okay, finally my opponent can draw cards here. I need them to bench a 3rd Genesect for this matchup to be a bit more winnable. We'll see what my opponent does. Makes me wish I maybe played a Mightyena in the deck. Mightyena would be decent in this matchup, too, if we had it, but we don't. Okay, there's 4 Seal Stone. All right, now we're definitely going to see my opponent play the game. I got the 4 Seal Stone. We could get judged, which is why I opted for a second Ralts over a Manaphy, because if they're going to go, they can, like, judge knock me out. To be fair, though, my opponent also needs to attack with Meloetta, unless they have a switch, but we definitely got to keep the option open for judge. They play a Rope or something, we can go in a Ralts. You can get Gallade into play at some point to try to get somewhere. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. We'll see what they do here off this Genesect. They can grab a... I mean, they can get a supporter. They can get an Ultra Ball to get more Jennies in play. We'll see what they grab. I mean, I might not even need to play Research. I might have to, though. We'll see. All right, we'll see what they grab. Again, the more... yeah, they do grab Judge. I was right. The more damage modifiers they lose, the stronger our Vespiquen can become. And, all right, that was not a bad Judge. At least we got Drifblim, another Reversal Energy, Zoroark. It's pretty good. Yeah, see, they're burning Power Tabs. So now Vespiquen is like, all of a sudden, once we KO Meloetta and we get rid of the ability for them to Mellow Echo for 280 damage, there's the third Genesect. That's when we can start attacking with the big bad, what do you call it? Vespiquen. So Vespiquen actually might have some usefulness in this matchup. Question is my opponent going to knock out my Cleffa or not? My opponent so far has not been able to do anything, and they already judged, so they have to hit a switch combo here to knock out my Cleffa. They don't have a knockout on Cleffa. Oh my god. Cleffa! Dude, you're too good. Their HP Pokemon OP. Don't want to Iono them. I'm just going to Grasping Draw again for like one card. It's fine. Hey, double Zoroark? Don't mind if I do. Hopefully my opponent doesn't judge me again. Again, if they judge me though, they're, they have to try to get the switch combo to attack with Meloetta. Wouldn't mind getting another Kirlia, though, to be honest. I thought about playing the Iono. I don't want to give my opponent Iono, though, if I don't have to, but I thought about it. Because I wouldn't mind playing Iono here just to, like, get another Kirlia down so that I can have more draw. They might, like, bossling here. I want to hold the Artazon if they put a Lost City. Most Mulas now just play one Lost City. And we do want to get rid of Lost City as soon as possible, right? Because it is a bit of a hindrance, considering we have a lot of one-of attackers. I'd be very cautious of Lost City. Like, they could Lost City my Electivire, which would be bad. See what they go for here. Yeah, there's the E-Rope. I saw that coming. I'm going to have to give him Ralts. Cleffa being in play isn't bad, though, because it does give us that retreat pivot for when we want to do Vespiquen. All right, what do they got? They have 4 cards in hand. Do they have a Judge? Do they have a second Judge? They could. Hopefully not, because I have a pretty good hand otherwise. No second Judge. Nice. Okay, Fusion Strike System for 1. They've already popped the Forest Seal Stone. Oh, that's annoying. They play Oricorio. That's actually kind of annoying, because now I'm doing 30 damage with Electivire, which isn't bad, but it's not great. Yeah, it's not great. I could go Drifblim here and set up some damage spread. Could go... Do I really want to go Drifblim, though? We put 6 on and then 3 with... I don't know, actually, if I want to go Drifblim. We can just put all 8 damage on the... Or you can put a couple on Oricorio and then knock it out. They could switch card it, though. Maybe I think I actually do go Drifblim, actually, the more I think about it. I think I do go Drifblim. I need to kill that Oricorio. That actually kind of hurts us. Not even kind of, just flat out does hurt us. My opponent did bench lock themselves, being able to bench a second Mew at the moment. We can maybe also take advantage of that. It's going to be tough, though. Yeah, I'm actually down to just Drifblim the Oricorio. Oh, they're going to knock out my Cleffa. Oh, I see what they're doing. That's annoying. Maybe I should have gave him a... Maybe I should give him Zorua. I kind of forgot about Oricorio, to be honest. I didn't really expect him to play that. To be fair. It's fine. Okay, my Cleffa doesn't really do anything for my opponent anyways. We just need to find a grass. Energy to retreat. Alright, what do we draw? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we can just go here. I mean, I could try to go Vespiquen. Considering my opponent's also down a lot of power tablets. Could transform into Vespiquen here. Build it up now. It's probably not a good idea, though. To be fair, I don't think we really need to do that. Thinking about it, though, but I don't think we really need to do that, to be honest. Yeah, I'm kind of sold on going Drifblim. Might even just hold the hand because we have a reversal. Now it's tempting me even more to go Vespiquen. I mean, if they boss it, though, it'll get stuck in the active. I don't want that to happen. There's no damage on the board. I think we just curse spreading. As much as I want to do that, can't really do it just yet. So we can only do 30 to this. So we can put 6 on it. They switch card it, though. That becomes an issue. We have Radiant Alakazam, though. So we could always... Alakazam's in the discard, though, isn't it? We still have our rods. Plus, we could Vespiquen it. Maybe we can attack with Vespiquen next turn, then. Okay, well, let's do this. All right, sure. Let's just do that, sure. Oh, whatever. I probably overkilled the Oricorio, but if they do end up switch carding the Oricorio, I want to be able to knock it out with, like, Alakazam or something. So, it's fine. Should have put 2 on Genesect, then. But, no, I think it's fine to put 7 on. I think it's fine. Then we go Electivire, Alakazam. We need to find Rod, though, to get Alakazam back. Okay, there's heavy ball gameplay. That's a card you usually see in Mew. They fail it. Okay, well, if I don't lose my hand, I guess what we can do... So I think what I'm going to do, if I don't lose my hand, I'm going to go Zoroark and do Vespiquen and then Electivire. That's the plan. No, it's going to attack me. All right. They don't even draw any cards. Should I play Vespiquen down, though, is the question. Because they have 190, 220, 250. They can only do 250 damage to a Vespiquen at the moment. Well, they still have the Meloetta play, though, but they can't boss Fusion. So maybe it's okay to go Vespiquen. We can do the Vespiquen play now. Do I really want to risk putting a 2-prizer in play, though? Because we like to use a Vespiquen at the end of the game. So that's the thing. Okay, well, let's do Artazon. We'll Phantom Transform and do the Electivire. So yeah, now I should have put less damage on the Oricorio, but I think it was fine to just do it just in case they switch card to it. All right, honestly, yeah, you know what? Let's just do Vespiquen now. Screw it. They might boss it though, but it's fine. We can still attack with it, right? Our game plan is to kill all those Genesects. This is fine. I think it's okay to go Vespiquen here. So we can Gardenia to it. Nice. That was a good Gardenia too. I can't really play Kirlia here, though, which is the only issue. Get you, and you back. There's nothing to really Kirlia away. I kind of need everything in this hand. So we're just going to have to high voltage current. Knock out that pesky Oricorio. And before they play 2, see what our prizes are here. Our prizes. Okay, Reversal Energy is really good. That's a good prize. I am scared of my opponent lost citying my Electivire, though. I kind of needed the 50 damage as opposed to the 30 damage spread, so losing Electivire here would be pretty bad. See if they knock it out. Then my opponent does have an 8-card hand. See if they have Lost City. They could boss something this turn. They could boss my Vespiquen. No, they got the Lost City. Crap, there goes my Electivire. So this is what I was worried about, my Electivire getting knocked out. See, now I'm okay with maybe attacking with Vespiquen here. Yeah, losing my Electivire is pretty bad, not going to lie. Still need to kill this Meloetta, too. I should have put the damage on the Meloetta instead of the Genesect, then. I need to find my Radiant Alakazam, and then we can try to KO that Meloetta. I might have to go Drifblim, to be honest. Yeah, I might just Drifblim next turn. Actually, might be the better place to Drifblim. Because unless my opponent doesn't... They play 2 Meloetta? Okay, that's fine. As long as my opponent doesn't knock out my Electivire here, we might be okay. But they're probably going to KO Electivire. Electivire is a pretty big threat to my opponent. It might be the best attacker to use with Reversal Energy, right? So I don't think our Electivire is going to see another turn, sadly. Yeah, if we go Vespiquen, we don't knock out Meloetta. They just knock me out with Meloetta. I think we have to knock out the... I think we have to wait to do Vespiquen, which is fine. Lost City's pretty bad for us, though. Not a fan. Maybe we should play 2 Electivire. Might have to play 2 of them, because it is the best attacker in this matchup. See what they do. They might boss me. You never know. They might play a boss. They might boss, like, Zorua or Kirlia or something. They're probably going to... Oh, but they do play a rope. Okay. If they actually don't KO my Electivire here, we are big chillin'. I guess they want to attack with Meloetta this turn? I don't know. If they don't KO my Electivire, we're chillin'. Do they not have a boss in hand? They did PAL Pad, and they put boss back. I'd be very surprised they don't knock out Electivire here. That'd be very insane if they didn't. I mean, I hope they don't. In my head, I don't want them to kill my Electivire, but you never know, they might. Are they going to kill my poor Electivire? Hopefully not. They have a 6-card hand. Are they even going to take a prize this turn? I mean, they kind of have to, right? No, they have a boss. What are they bossing up, though? Vespiquen? Oh, they do actually go after one of my Kirlias. Look at that. They actually are going to take out a Kirlia. I am totally fine with that. Yeah, that's fine. Kill my Kirlia all you want. I definitely think they should have knocked out Electivire. That's really good that they didn't do that. It's really good that we got another turn of Electivire here. That's huge. Then we can go Iono next turn and stuff. Okay, that's fine. Knocking out Electivire is huge for us. I like that a lot. That's really good. Unless they're doing like some crazy play. There isn't really any crazy play though, I can think. Wait, they energy mix. They don't even knock out my Kirlia, they do energy mix? Okay. I see what they're trying to do. They're trying to get energy in a play on Meloetta. They're trying to go for a KO on Vespiquen, I think. That's fine with me. Yeah, I see what they're trying to do, but this gives us a huge opening. I need to find my other Artazon, though. All right, we need Artazon here. You can see a lot of cards this turn. None of those cards are Artazon, though. It's not Artazon. I need to get rid of that Lost City. There we go. High voltage current, baby. Let's go. And we can knock out Meloetta next turn with Alakazam if they knock out my Electivire. We did have to lose a reversal energy to do that, which is kind of annoying, but we can still win this game with 1 reversal left. We're actually at the point where Vespiquen is looking pretty saucy. So it's okay. The fact that they didn't knock me out there is crazy. I see what they're trying to do. They're trying to build up the Meloetta, and they're trying to stall. Like, they were hoping Kirlia was stalled, which honestly, I had a small hand. I mean, I don't know. It wasn't the worst play they could have made, but I definitely think they should have just taken out my Electivire or whatever. There's their last power tablet, which is pretty good for us. I don't think they can knock out Vespiquen this turn. No, they can. If they go Fusion Energy Boss... And that's still not a knockout, because they need to put a Cleansing Gloves on. So they're only doing 240 damage with the Power Tablet, with the Melodious Echo. So they can't knock out Vespiquen this turn. Unless they put a Cleansing Gloves on. But even then, would it work on Mew? I don't know. No, they have Sparkle, so no boss this turn. Which means Vespiquen live. Question is, are they playing double Lost City? That's what I want to know. Do they play 2 Lost Cities? Okay, we need to knock out Meloetta. Yeah, we need to get rid of that Meloetta ASAP. We can easily lose this game if they can knock out Vespiquen in 1 hit. Okay, they have 5 cards in hand. See what they do. They're still drawing cards. Sure. Do they have another Lost City? I might need Electivire for 1 more turn. Like, I might need another turn to do Electivire is what I'm trying to say. Do they have a Lost City? Most let's play 1 Lost City. Okay, they don't got a Lost City. Let's get it. Nice. So yeah, we have 1 reversal energy left. We still have Hisuian Braviary. But at this point, Vespiquen can survive a hit. So, like... I mean, I can just attack with Vespiquen here, actually, which is probably what I'm going to do, right? Yeah, I could just attack with Vespiquen this turn, actually. We go knock out Meloetta. We don't even have to knock out Meloetta with with Alakazam. Okay, yeah, this is fine. So we definitely just go Vespiquen here. I'm actually almost able to kill my opponent's active Mew, which is crazy. Let me check my deck real quick. Do I have Switch? I don't have Switch. Ooh, I need to bench Alakazam, but they can boss it. I don't have a Switch. I need it, though, for the damage. I think I gotta bench Alakazam. That feels bad. Put 3 damage on? It's fine. They have the ability to Psychic Leap. There's no reason to ever go for the one-shot on the Mew, I don't think. Can Iono here? We can get rid of the research. Don't really need that anymore. All right, Phantom Queen. Here we go. Knockout Mew. Put damage on the bench. I guess I could have put more on the Mew, but we can two-shot the Mew anyways. The Mew's probably going to get knocked out regardless. Okay, let's see what our price is. There's no Zoroark. Hopefully my opponent doesn't boss Alakazam. I think they can win the game if they boss Alakazam, but I did need to move the damage around, but if they boss Alakazam, we might lose, so we're kind of hoping my opponent doesn't see the play. We're hoping they don't see the play. We still have Reversal Energy activated, which is good. Do I have game next turn? 70. I can knock out one Genesect next turn. I can knock out Mew. They have to Psychic Leap this turn. Yeah, they have to do Psychic Leap here. Yeah, they got to leap their Mew. I get another Meloetta. That's fine. It doesn't really matter anymore. Actually, I could try to kill Meloetta and knock out a Genesect, but it's looking pretty good. They kind of have the Psychic Leap here. They have to Psychic Leap this turn in order to stop me from winning the game. Because we can Alakazam, knock out their Mew VMAX, and it's like GG's at that point almost. So we'll see, we'll see. They have Cremomatic. Will it flip heads? Let's see. Does not flip heads. That could be good. See what else they do. So they can't one-shot Vespiquen this turn. I don't think they can. They're out of Power Tablet. They don't have any... They don't have enough Fusion Energy in play unless they're playing Silene. No shot they play Silene. So I think we should be okay to survive the turn. Then we can do another round of Vespiquen. Maybe I should have put damage on the Mew on the bench, maybe, if they evolve it? We can't one-shot Mew VMAX out of Vespiquen. If I played Mightyena, this might have been a bit more winnable in terms of what we can do. They do go double Mew. So then now they stop them from being able to Psychic Leap. Okay, that's actually really good. Now they can't even do Psychic Leap now. That's huge. Yeah, my opponent prevented themselves from being able to Psychic Leap and heal their Mew. Well, that's the thing. Even if they Psychic Leap my Vespiquen, they're still in a really bad spot regardless, right? They're still, like, in a really bad spot. It's really hard for them to win at this point, even if they went Psychic Leap on my Mew. So it wouldn't really have mattered, I guess. Lost Vacuum. Sure. My Artazon. No, not my Artazon. What would I ever do without it? They could have a Path in play, stop my Alakazam, which I guess is a problem. Yeah, they Path, and it's kind of annoying, I guess, when I can't do Alakazam. But then they also can't do their abilities. Yeah, if they Path, and I can't knock out Mew with Vespiquen this turn. On the bench, anyways. Which is fine. I don't even have to KO the Mew. I can just leave it alive. They bench lock themselves. So I can actually just not even knock out Mew if I don't have to. If this thing... Yeah, it's fine. We just don't even kill the Mew this turn, I guess. It's fine with me. Okay, they have 6 cards. See what else they have here. I don't have Braviary, do I? No, I don't. That's grief. They're going to boss. What are they going after? They do go after my Alakazam. Are they going to knock it out? If they knock out my Alakazam, that's fine. If they knock out Alakazam, we can't knock out their Mew. But then they're bench locked anyways, so it wouldn't really matter. And they are going to knock out my Alakazam. That's fine. I don't think I can win this turn, can I? I can go Electivire here. It's not going to win me the game. We just go Vespiquen again, I guess. I could go Electivire. I think it's fine to just go Vespiquen, right? They can't one-shot Vespiquen. I think it's fine to go Vespiquen here. Because we aren't taking any prizes, and they're bench locked from being able to Psychic Leap. So I think it's fine to just keep that option open. May as well evolve these two. And we'll Phantom Queen. And we could just win with Electivire next turn. Or Vespiquen. It's still one... I can't get Alakazam back. Yeah, we could just win with Electivire. It'll have to just be the Electivire dub, I guess, at this point. Should have put Gallade in play, actually, then. Yeah, we can just win with Electivire at this point. Or Vespiquen. Also takes 6 prizes next turn, so I don't know. The fact that they prevent themselves from being able to Psychic Leap is huge, so I think we're chilling. As long as they have no way to one-shot Vespiquen, which I'm pretty sure they don't. Like, they have to be playing Silene in order to KO Vespiquen this turn. And there's no way they play Silene. That's, like, actually the worst thing I would ever see in my life. So I think it is GG's. Unless I have a penny. Nope, they just crossed Fusion Strike, and that is going to be game. Vespiquen checkmate, whatever you want to call it, is going to take the dub here against my opponent's Mii VMAX deck. What are they going to attack me with? Doesn't really matter what they attack me with because it's GG's anyways, but we'll see. This thing does die, right? 30, yeah. Cool, cool. Could just Electivire just for funsies because it does the most amount of damage. Yeah, we can take an even bigger turn with. Yeah, we could go Electivire here just for the memes. We drop boss anyways, which is pretty big, so we can just boss Genesect and then Phantom Queen. We'll do Phantom Queen. Vespiquen's in the thumbnail. We gotta go Vespiquen. Yeah. All right, let's go. That's insane, bro. We nearly had an insane knockout turn there. We almost could have taken 1, 2, 4, 6. Yeah, it's crazy. We could have taken a lot of prizes there. Holy moly. We could have... Oh, my God. If we almost knocked out those Genesects, that would have been insane. That was a close game for sure. Mew is pretty decent. The Oricorio is the big thing. If they don't have Oricorio, the matchup's fine. If they do play Oricorio, it does make things a little awkward. All right, of course, we're playing into the Lost Zone deck. We are going first. Our starting hand is okay. I don't really want to put Cleffa into play, though, which is the only issue. I think we're just going to have to do this, and we'll level ball for Kirlia. Not the greatest hand. I might have to play Gardenia, which is pretty bad. But we can beat Lost Zone. It's probably Lost Tina, which might be a bit more harder to beat, but we'll see, we'll see. We do have an okay start, so we just need to make sure that we're able to set up reversal energy plays and whatnot. If my opponent does knock out my Zorua this turn, then that's fine, because then I can play reversal. We would have to probably play the Gardenia. As long as the other Gardenia is in the deck, it's fine. Then we can utilize Vespiquen. Though in this matchup, we might not even need Vespiquen because of the amount of spread damage we have at our disposal. So we might not even need it. And yeah, my opponent, of course, gets turn 1 Colress. Nothing new there. Easiest card to start with in Lost Box. They do get rid of a Sableye, though, which is a really good discard. But they find a Battle VIP pass. That's interesting. Yeah, they just feed him Zorua if they go Rope. Probably going to bench Alakazam, but we don't mind giving up a prize because we want to use reversal energy. So if they do knock out a Zorua, it's not the end of the world. And it is Lost Tina as my opponent plays a Jet Energy, of course. Good old Giratina V-Star. That's fine. It's tough for my opponent to do anything when we send one prize away. Some Tina-lists don't play Manaphy either. Could be really good, actually, for Electivire. Electivire might just be broken here if they don't play Manaphy, which some Tina-lists don't. We have to play our Manaphy, though. They do play Radiant Greninja, which is an issue. What am I getting Iono here on the top deck? We'll see. My opponent does have the Flower selecting here. We'll see what they end up getting rid of. Can they find a second Battle VIP pass is going to be the main question. They do find a second Battle VIP, but they immediately lost on it. Which tells me that was probably like a VIP Colress or something. They're doing another select. Yeah, it looks like our Zorua was dead here. Unless my opponent doesn't have a switch, but they probably do have a switch. So they did get turn 1 Spit, it looks like. We'll see if they got the turn 1 Spit, though. We'll see, we'll see. They get rid of a Giratina. Do they have another Battle VIP pass? No, they have a Nest Ball, though. Probably going to get Radiant Greninja, I imagine. It's probably what that's going to grab. Yeah, we'll see. I really don't want to play this Gardenia because, like, it's not the greatest supporter. It does let us, I mean, we're going to, see 5 cards? We get Kirlia plus Gardenia. But I still don't really want to play it. We'll see if they grab out this Nest Ball. They're taking a minute to play it. No, they grab a Giratina. I mean, they could do Abyss Seeking here, which wouldn't be terrible either. Yeah, Abyss Seeking actually wouldn't be bad. Would not be bad. We'll see if they go Abyss Seeking. Well, they've already attached for turn. They actually don't even have the Cram knockout. Oh. Okay. Yeah, we're going to have the Gardenia. Yeesh, didn't get anything off that. It's not good. Get rid of Alakazam. Okay, there's Manaphy. We got Electivire, which isn't bad. At least we can do Electivire next turn, actually. So it's actually, as long as my opponent knocks out a Zorua this turn, we can go Electivire. As long as my opponent doesn't knock out my Kirlia, though, which they very much could. They could just go Boss Kirlia knockout, which would suck. Need to find Iono and stuff. This matchup is fine. We can win. We can win. We can win. We'll see if they play Manaphy. I want them to put more Pokemon on their bench, though, so I can get more spread damage with Electivire. Yeah, I need them to put more Pokemon down this turn. They must have prized their Radiant Greninja. I mean, that's my best guess, because the fact they haven't gotten one yet is kind of insane. So they might have prized their Radiant Greninja here or something. Okay, they have a 9-card hand. They got the Giratina V-Star. Good thing they evolved that, because when they're Giratining my Stage 1 Pokemon, it's not really the greatest attacker. Yeah, lost impact on my little Stage 1 Pokemon. It's not great. They have a Colress. Can they get to 10? No, not really. It's close. They're going to get to 10 next turn, though. It's actually really bad. Yeah, they can get to 10 next turn, which is scary. Gotta watch out for that. We'll see if they Colress into. I need to find my Ionos. That's the big thing. I gotta find Iono here. I gotta find, like, Gallade or something so I can go Iono. I need to Iono my opponent. That's basically what I have to do here. I have to play Iono. They get rid of a boss and another Switch card. Switch card is good because I can heal the damage I do with the spread. And the boss, I mean, is just a nice card to not see my opponent have access to. Okay. Are they going to spit here or are they going to go Tina? Yeah, they're going to spit. I was going to say going Tina would be bad. So I need to draw Iono or something. Okay, there they go. They bench another Tina. They bench another Cram. All right, they've bench locked themselves. Could take advantage of that and use Drifblim. So I can go Electivire, then Drifblim, and they bench lock themselves from being able to do Sableye. I think we can take advantage of that. I think if we play well enough, we can take advantage of my opponent bench locking themselves. The problem is my hand is not very good. All right, what do we draw? Vespiquen. It's not helping. Come on, give me a supporter. Please give me like an Iono or something. Gardenia, I can't play that. I need it. So frustrating. We can win this game without Vespiquen, though, to be fair. It's going to be tough, but gotta do what we gotta do. It's unfortunate, but at least we have another round of Zoroark. I need to, if I can find Drifblim, again, we can control their board, which is huge. All right, high voltage current. Zap everything for 50. Yeah, let's go. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to attack with Vespiquen anymore because I burned both my Gardenias because I can't find a draw card, so we are stuck doing this. And again, if I find Drifblim, we are able to control my opponent's board here with the spread. I don't know. Maybe not having Vespiquen might lose the game. I'm not too sure. I think we'll be fine, though. I mean, we could just Electivire next turn and take 4 prize cards. But then if we do that, we lose out on Reversal Energy. It's not a great idea. Especially when we don't have Gardenia anymore. We can't just put 2 Grass Energy on a Pokemon. Like, we can't build up, like, a Wormadam or Vespiquen or something to attack with. So we have to be very mindful. Just, unfortunately, kind of bricked here, which can't really do anything about that. We just bricked pretty hard. Which, yeah, nothing I can really do. Which is bad draws on our end. Bad draws, what can I say? We need a draw supporter that wasn't Gardenia. Now we don't have Vespiquen anymore, which could make a big difference here. So we need to find Drifblim so we can attack with Drifblim. They have another Mirage Gate. Yeah, I need to make it so that, like, I always have Reversal Energy. It's, like, my only way to win. They actually are retreating Cram into Tina. They have to commit Giratina to KO Electivire, which is actually pretty good. It is good. In order to knock out my Electivire, they have to use their Giratina V-Star, which is obviously pretty awkward for them. Which is good for us. Awkward for them, good for us. Yeah, hopefully we can draw something here. Really hoping for a good top deck here. Give me an Iono, please. Give me Iono so I can try to Drifblim. Give me Drifblim at least. If we can get Drifblim, that'd be fine. I need to get another Zoroark down, though. That's the problem. Because I have no draw. I can't change Zoroarks, which is also a big issue. Even getting Drifloon down would be good. All right, come on. What do we draw? Bro, I don't need another Kirlia. Not like this, dude. Don't let in like this. There we go. About time we got an Iono. I don't think... maybe we can get the attack. I don't want to go Electivire again, obviously. So I'm not knocking anything out. We'll Iono and hope for the best. We almost got Drifblim. We needed Reversal Energy, though, so it wouldn't really have mattered, I guess. Do we just give up the Manaphy? I guess we can give up Manaphy. Not a big deal. Shouldn't be a big deal anyways. I could go into Vespiquen here and build it up manually. Not going to matter, though. We don't have enough time to build it up. If we had a Raihan, maybe we could. There's nothing... Yeah, I mean, it's no point in going into Vespiquen. It's going to pass. I did Iono my opponent. There is a world where maybe they don't get the knockout here. Maybe? Probably not, though. Maybe. If they have to go Cram again, they might have to move the Cram back in, because I'm going to go Drifblim. Drifblim, I think... Well, maybe if Drifblim only has 110 HP, that's pretty bad. I forget how much HP Drifblim has. All right, we'll see. See what my opponent does. They have a 5-card hand now off my Iono. They were building up a big hand for quite a few turns there, so hopefully Iono maybe gave them nothing that great. Okay, they do have an escape rope. We're going to have to give them my Ralts, unfortunately. It's not great. Yeah, the rope's pretty annoying. It's their first rope, right? They've played 1 rope, 2 switch cart. Maybe I should have just gave him Zoroark, actually. That might have been a misplay. I think I should have just gave him Zoroark there. Yeah, I should have went as... Well, I don't want to lose it, though. But I should have went Zoroark, because they might not have had the attack. So, yeah, I might have screwed that up, actually. I probably should have gave him Zoroark there. May not matter, though. Drifblim does have 110 HP. Yikes. Okay, I should have given him Zoroark for sure. Drifblim only has 110 HP, which is actually really bad for us. We'll see what we can do. Might be too far behind to win at this point, which is a bit of an issue. If I had Vespiquen, I maybe could have won this game. But I don't. So it's not looking too good. Alright, let's Phantom Transform. I wish, yeah, if we had Vespiquen, I would love to, you know, go Electivire here and take 4 prizes, but kind of can't do that at the moment. Alright, Curse Spreading, here we go. Always want to put most of the damage on the Giratinas. That may not matter too much, though. Yeah, Drifloon having 110 HP is actually really bad. If only it had 120, but again, I can't use Electivire every single turn. Yeah, I should have just gave him Zoroark last turn. I am regretting that now, because we might lose because honestly, we might lose the game because I didn't give him Zoroark. I definitely could have won this game if I didn't give them the Ralts there. Misplay on my end. Because, I mean, there's a decent chance they weren't able to Giratina me again, right? Or maybe they could have just Star Requiem me, so... I don't know, this is not great. It's not great. So if I go Electivire, we can take 4 prizes. It's probably not... Well, I don't know if it's going to be enough to win the game. Well, maybe, actually. I do have an idea of how to win this. But the problem is I give him Sableye. So I gotta make sure there's... Well, at this point, Sableye might not matter, though. Okay, well, let's do... Okay, hold on. I got an idea. Let's go... Super Rod here. Artazon. Yeah, okay, so if I go Electivire, even though we're taking 4 prizes, as long as my opponent can't take 2 prizes with Sableye, then it's fine. So we might be okay, but I need to hit Reversal Energy, which did not get off of that. I don't have another Ralts either. Could go Hisuian Braviary, but it's not a good idea. I have 2 reversals. We just got to hit a Reversal Energy off this Kirlia. If not, I guess we can go Braviary, but I'd prefer to go... Okay, there we go. So yeah, we can retreat to Electivire. I think I should have put more damage on the Giratina last turn, actually, the more I think about it. But I have an idea of how we can win this, so it's fine. As long as my opponent cannot take 2 prize cards next turn, which I don't think they can. Don't think they can. So let's go Big Boom, Attach, Evolve. We'll Level Ball to thin the deck out. And I guess I could have got another Zoroark there. Yeah, whatever. Let's just High Voltage Current. We just have to knock out Giratina next turn, and we can win this. Because we are taking 4 prizes here. So this is still winnable. Okay, Research is a good prize. Son of Gardenia makes this a little tough, because I have to hit my last reversal in order to win this. There's Iono. Let's see what this prize is. Rescue Carrier. Bye-bye, Cram. All right, prize number 2. Ralts. All right, here we go. I just need to knock out Giratina and I win the game. There's 10 Pokemon in there. It's tough because I can't build up Vespiquen, but I can use Radiant Alakazam, so we'll see. I do have Gallade, potentially. Okay, as long as my... Okay, we might have a shot. And they did play Manaphy. So, of course, they were a Giratina list that played Manaphy, but my opponent benches the Manaphy when it's too late. And that's the one benefit of, like, bricking early on, is we didn't reveal what I was playing as much to my opponent. They didn't really have any idea what was going on, so I guess that's a good thing. I should put more damage on the Giratina with Drifblim, but they would have gave me the Giratina with the less damage on it, I guess. I mean, they can Sableye here. I guess... Yeah, they can Sableye here, which is a bit of an issue. Can they do Sableye, though? Really? No, there he is. Oh, God. I should have got double Zorua. Yeah, I should have got double Zorua there. Oh, and they have the Mirage Gate. Do they have energy in the deck to accelerate? Probably. Yeah, they've played like 3. They're putting energy in the active, though. Oh, and they have a Roxanne. See, I was scared of that, too. Roxanne's pretty bad. I was hoping they didn't have Iono or Roxanne. Roxanne's a lie. We hit research. Let's go. Insane. Okay, we need them to KO my Electivire here for us to have a shot at winning the game. Yeah, we need them to just knock out Electivire here and we can win this. Okay, nice. Nice. So now we still gotta find our last reversal. So Wormadam can do quite a bit of damage too. Would it be worth it to attack with Wormadam? Wormadam does 140. Wormadam or Gallade would technically win me the game. Let's go for the Zorua play, I guess. Sure. All right, what do we draw? Retrieval. Let me just check my deck. Did we even have Gallade in there? Gallade is prized. Okay, so we have to basically just go Wormadam for game. Gallade's prized. Alrighty then, bet. Ooh, I whiffed the Zoroark. No, I whiffed Zoroark. Oh, God. I need to hit Zoroark or I lose. I need to hit Zoroark or I lose. Come on, Kirlia into Zoroark one time. Let's go. We pulled it off. We did it. We got our Zoroark at the last minute. Almost lost the game here to my opponent's Lost Tina deck. We took advantage of them bench logging themselves. I probably could have maybe played a little bit better overall. Like, I should not have gave them the free Ralts knockout when I did. But thankfully for us, we are going to get there in the end. We can transform into Wormadam. We are behind in prizes, so we do have our last reversal energy, which does work against my opponent's active Giratina V-Star. And we can take the dub with Wormadam. Matron Anger, knock out the Giratina. Take our last 2 prizes, which was Gallade and Super Rod. So that got pretty hairy pretty fast. Lost Zone is obviously not the best matchup ever, but it's also not that bad either. Even though they have Sableye, right? Your deck is all about spreading damage, and you can still honestly put on a ton of pressure against Lost Box. There you have it. That is the Vespiquen Checkmate spread deck in action. Shout out to Shintaro Ito once again for the deck idea on Pokebook. This deck is really cool and a lot of fun to play. Definitely is a bit of a, not a hard deck to play, but does kind of challenge you with how you're going to attack each turn. We did us 2 pretty good games here against Lost Tina and Mew VMAX, showing off the power of this spread deck. And I really enjoyed it. I think it's a lot of fun. I think any changes to make would be to add more draw in the deck. Yeah, more draw definitely could go a long way. Another switch wouldn't be bad either if you wanted to put that in the deck, but everything else did check out. I don't really know if there's any other attackers you really want to play in here, because you do have enough attackers to kind of handle each and every scenario, but if you wanted to innovate with the attackers, I guess theoretically you could. But that'll be for me on today's video. If you enjoyed the video on the Vespiquen deck, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. Help me on the road to reaching 49,000 subs. We are getting super close to 50,000 subs. So if y'all haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure to click that subscribe button down below. Check our card cabinet if you get any codes. Use code LDF. Check out my Twitch, my Twitter, my Discord down below. The Shovel Squad, my second channel for some extra content. And you can check out the podcast channel, The Mental Mind Podcast, where every Friday me and Linty upload an episode of the pod. And yeah, that'll be it for me on today's video. Hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll catch you all on another video. Bye-bye.